Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tourist, and today is Wednesday, June 29th, and today our plan is to upgrade to a Volcano Bay Pass, and they said I could get a pretty good deal for it, so we're going to see if that still applies, and we're going to check out the dry parks, so I'm going to put this all in one video. There's a lot of updates going on at the dry parks, the normal Universal parks, like Horror Nights just announced another house coming this year. We got some Horror Night construction, we got some attractions that have closed, they got some new attractions opening, a bunch of stuff going on, Minions taking over the park, and we'll show you that all in this video, so stay tuned. Let's head over to guest services, see about upgrading the pass. So we just upgraded our pass. It ended up being $90. They originally said it was going to be $60, but then it's $30 in tax for the whole pass, so it ended up being $435 for my preferred upgrade. And usually it would be about $350, so there's a whole $90 difference. So we just got into the park, and basically when it gets busy in the summer, make sure you're here early. With the preferred pass, blocked out until 4 p.m. in July, and with a power pass, you're blocked out fully July, and then no blocker days for premiere. There's a volcano right over here. $215 minutes. We're gonna get a return time. The Krakatoa Aqua Coaster. We usually put the bag in a nice quiet area. We'll find it. So we're now going to be heading out of Volcano Bay. It's a little after 2, and we're going to head to the normal parks, give you some updates. I did a few slides here today. I did the Maku Puihi. I did the green one of those, and then I did 2 of the Tanawa tubes, and I did both lazy rivers. But now I'm going to head through the volcano. We're gonna head out. This is a Tapu Tapu point. On my Tapu Tapu, it only says 75 minutes left of my wait for Krakatoa Aqua Coaster. I can stay and wait for the Aqua Coaster, but I'll be here until like 3. So instead I'll just hit the dry park and show you guys all the updates over there. Also, we went to Volcano Bay for our first time about a couple months ago. So if you want to see my review of the full park and everything, and reviewing all the slides, you can't really film on the slides here. You can film in the pools and the lazy rivers, but I gave a full guide and review to this amazing park. So if you want to check it out, then definitely check out that video as well. I think the volcano is erupting because I hear like the chanting. Last time it didn't really erupt, but let's see if it erupts this time. There we go. And the wheel is supposed to turn as well. So even though we didn't use the GoPro at Volcano Bay, in our past video when we went to Volcano Bay for the first time, we did use it, and we have some footage from the experience, so don't miss out on that video. But now we took the bus over and we're heading into the dry park, so let's give you some more updates. Right over here we have a couple updates that we've been covering, like over here. The signage has been gone for a long time, but we're advertising the new Minions movie over here, and we've been advertising it for a long time. We'll show you some other promotional stuff in the park going on. We're gonna start at Studios today. Last time we were here, they had the medallion on the archway, advertising the new movie coming out this Friday. But they've recently added 2 balloons under some of the mini arches. As we go behind the arch, we have the back sides of the little balloons. Nothing on this one. We're gonna head in the park now. As we enter the park, we have some Velocicoaster maps still available to pick up. It looks quiet over here in the front of the park. We'll see how busy the waits are today though. I think the wait times are kind of high today, but doesn't look that bad over here yet. We're just gonna head around the park and show you some of the updates we have going on. It looks like either Horror Makeup or Born just let out from its show. So everyone is exiting the gift shop over here, which is where we're about to enter. As you can see, we have a sign for the Blumhouse merch review.
Guys.
Let's head in. We have Beetlejuice over here. So we have a shirt, and this is for the announcement they just made, and it's $30 for the shirt. They have the ornaments. The ornaments are $20. Let's see if there's anything on the back of the shirts. No, but there's something on the sleeve. They have made some other Horror Nights announcements, but it looks like the Michael Myers shirt and ornament are the only ones that are still here, other than the ones that they just released. And so Blumhouse is a new house that they just announced a couple weeks ago, and they're gonna have both Freaky and the Black Phone featured in the haunted house. I did watch Freaky, and Black Phone just came out. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's really good, so I'm excited for this house. Blumhouse in 2017 was amazing, but in 2018 was not very good. So they've also already announced all the event dates for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. They've announced tickets. You could purchase a ticket right now. You can get exclusive packages as well. So you can get like hotel packages, and you can get RIP tours and Unmasking the Horror tour. And you can buy express tickets as well. And they've announced the Michael Myers house. They've announced Blumhouse and the Universal Monsters. And apparently, if you check out the spec maps, there's a bunch of rumors. Evil Dead was a rumor, but it just dropped out, and it's going to get replaced by something else, so stay tuned to figure out what it's going to be. And let's look at some construction as well. Before we cover the construction, we did cover that the prop shop was most likely going to close like a few weeks ago, and we are correct, it did close this past weekend. What it's going to get replaced by, we have no clue. Maybe a Nintendo preview area or an Epic Universe preview area. But they have curtains all over in the windows and the door blocking from the inside. Everything that was sold in the prop shop can pretty much be purchased in the Lakeland Antique Mall or the supplier who was originally selling the objects in here. I think there are people inside as well. Yeah. They added this meet and greet a couple weeks ago. So now this is our first time seeing the Minion out with the promotional piece. The display. Looks like his eyes move as well. They still have this path in Central Park closed for the moment. They're just doing some pavement reworking. So instead, if you go through the little water show viewing area in Central Park, you can make it to Kid Zone. Nothing is closed in Kid Zone at the moment. And if you're at the media center area early in the day, you can do little survey things and get gift cards, like $25 to $30 in gift cards. So like I said, Kid Zone is all open, just the path is blocked off, and it should reopen soon. But right over here, we have a new rumor that this SpongeBob store is supposed to close very soon. It's gonna get replaced by something else in the near future. No one has covered this yet, but I know it's probably gonna close very soon, so visit it. Let's go inside and take a quick look. Before we head in, this is also one of the locations where you can meet SpongeBob characters. Like right now they have Patrick in there. You can also meet SpongeBob and Squidward. Here's what the inside of the store looks like. A bunch of spots for photo ops, like selfies and stuff. Another entrance. A cool chair. Some merch, checkout. The theming in here is really good. And then inside here is always really fun. The carrot is now and the little pineapple. Yeah. And over here, this is the old Barney gift shop. Right now it's being rethemed to be the Donkey and Shrek meet and greet with also Fiona. Fiona and Shrek do meet right out here by Dreamworks destination. But we're gonna have all three of them here now because the Monsters Cafe closed and they removed the Shrek and Donkey meet and greet. It looks like Animal Actors is starting in like 30 minutes, so we might go watch it and see some Horror Night updates. So there's not much going on with the Horror Nights house right now on the exterior. They have the house fully built on the inside. We will continue to cover updates as the construction progresses from this location. Let's go ride Men in Black and see if we can max out today. We just got off and we did 2 rides today on it. The second time we did max out before the bonus, and we got the bonus. But yeah, I do have the guide on YouTube on my channel if you want to check out how to max out Men in Black. Now as you can see the Fear Factor stage over here, we have the giant sign. It's all missing, but Fear Factor stage will be used for Horror Nights this year for the Nightmare Fuel 2. That's the rumor, it's going to return this year. But the house that's usually right next to the stage show is not going to be in this location this year. The King's Cross station was closed for a couple weeks due to a brief refurbishment. It has since reopened. You can take the train to either of the parks now. And also, the giant truss structure that was back here has finally been removed. I guess it was not for Horror Nights. They've added this little box over here. They've had this one for a while. Like a little construction fence. But I don't know. Nothing much going on over here. Let's get a quick look at the Horror Nights tent at the Fast and Furious location. And here's our Fast and the Furious tent update. I don't know if that tent is a connecting tent to the house or a team member break space. So that house is actually rumored to be the Blumhouse house location, which was just announced. And it's going to be a really neat house. It's a new location this year to replace the Men in Black tent. Instead of using Shrek this year, they're using another soundstage where they had Ghostbusters. But over here in New York is where we have the real juicy construction updates today. We'll show you. Right over here we have a stage set up for the 4th of July celebrations. And we also have singing going on, so it might be hard to hear. Also it's windy, so that might affect the hearing. Apparently this stage is actually going to be used for the Blues Brothers and Sing It. The other stage is going to be under maintenance. But we have the Mummy over here, which is going to reopen very soon. It says reopening late summer 22. But they've been testing the ride and training employees. So I would say like later this month, end of July, it'll reopen. If not, it'll be like the first week of August. So just about like 4 more weeks or about. Also, this monster store is in the gift shop of the Mummy. This gift shop has already had some stuff shifted around. And when the Mummy reopens, this gift shop is going to go away. So just a couple weeks before it opens, that's how we're going to know it's ready to open. When the gift shop closes, the monster store. We do have some more Monsters merch in the other park though. But I love the setup in here. So make sure to visit that store before it closes if you like the monsters. Now over here though, we have another construction wall. And this one is for another pavement reworking. It's just right outside of, it's like where the Mardi Gras food tents were. It's right there. Those will go away soon. Those walls are just quick, temporary. Also in the distance, you can see Rick's Flicks just vlogging around right now. He's live streaming. We've already been in this tribute store, but there's a new update, so let's take a look. I really do like this tribute store, but there's a rumor that they might transition this for the Horror Nights tribute store. It might be a movie theater. It's spooky themed, and there's some signs pointing to it, but we don't know if it actually will be that or not. I love the Jaws room. They have the pre-show here from the original attraction. This movie theater hallway is really cool. And then Back to the Future room's even cooler. A lot of references to the original movies. And they have the record jukebox thing over here. And some wax molds you could buy in the store. This is the final room, the concessions. Here are the prices. Pause the screen to look at them.
I don't want to buy any.
A lot of cool merchandise, phone cases. We have a cool photo op, which replicates the original King Kong attractions photo op at the end of the ride. And as we head out, we have the new addition to the tribute store. We have a couple more posters. And a lot of the dates represent a time like when the theater was haunted. And a lot of it ties into the actual Monsters house that's going to be at the event this year, which I'm really excited for. And you can pause the screen and try to read them. But there is a rumor that the theater might transform into a Horror Nights tribute store, but we'll find out soon enough if that's true. And we're exiting the store. There's not much going on around here. We have a lot of updates going on over here. We got the construction walls outside of Monsters, because the Monsters Cafe did close, and they are going to have a whole Monsters themed land in the Epic Universe theme park opening summer 2025. So we will see the return of it, and I believe they're going to have a barbecue type restaurant, so we should see the Monsters return with the barbecue restaurant. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see it go, but hopefully they'll reuse some of the props. And the rumor, as you can see by the construction wall, is getting replaced by a Minions Cafe. We also have a preview for the new movie, the Minions movie, and we're gonna go check that out. Also, right behind it, we have a bunch of like supports going on. This is for the 4th of July celebrations, which they're gonna have here, like I talked about earlier. They're gonna have a DJ, they're gonna have some live music, some performers, and they're gonna have some pyrotechnics, which I'm assuming is gonna include fireworks, because how can you not have fireworks? But yeah, so in order to see the Minions, the last show will be at 4:20 today, and you hang out by that black fence over there, and a team member will escort you. It's like every 15 to 20 minutes. It's about a 10-minute preview. We have a photo op over here. We're gonna see how long Rip Ride Rocket is today. I don't actually know how long it is. It says 50 minutes. I don't know if that's accurate. But we're gonna head over here. People are lining up for the Minions preview, so that's where we're gonna line up and see if we can catch the next showing. And here's some trust work on the theater for the 4th of July celebrations. So just wait over here if you want to see it, and we're going to be escorted apparently. Got Rocket coming by. So we just did our preview for the new Rise of Gru movie. The previews over here, the last day they're going to have them is Friday, or they're going to go away on Friday. So Thursday is probably the safest bet, like tomorrow. But basically, we saw a preview of the movie. It showed a few scenes like that you see in the trailer, and then it showed a whole scene from the movie, and it was pretty cute. It's good for the family, and definitely check out that movie when it hits the theaters this week. Another thing we saw is we went backstage, so we couldn't film or take any photos. We went into this cool like building. They had recliners, comfy seating, and everything, and we got to see some of the Horror Nights construction back there. Of course, no photos or videos. But from what I can say, there's a lot going on back there. I'm excited to see what they bring. This is where the Stricken Donkey meet and greet used to be, but see it's walled off, so now they're moving it to the Dreamworks area. Monsters Cafe, they've removed some of the signage there. The Minion photo op is actually a little game you could play. And then the Minion attraction over here is replacing the old Shrek ride. It's gonna be a conveyor belt stand-up attraction where you're gonna like interact with different sets. That should open probably early next year. It's gonna be a crazy attraction. A lot of people aren't very excited for it, but I, on the other hand, think it's gonna be really neat. So we'll see what happens. Also, in the Minions gift shop, they have a promotional video for guys. We checked it out last time we were here. They also have a little popcorn bucket that they're selling now as well. Let's go head over to Islands of Adventure now. As we're exiting the park, it looks like they don't have any more turnstiles as well. So last time we were here, Universal kind of announced the escape rooms that they're putting out. The escape rooms are over there in City Walk. We're gonna check them out on the way out of the park today. But basically, it's gonna be Back to the Future and Jurassic World themed. And what they didn't announce is that Jaws might be featured in the near future. The escape rooms will open in the fall, and they're gonna announce ticket details for them soon. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the escape rooms are gonna be when they finally open. The signs look awesome. But yeah, we're gonna hang out in Islands for now and see if there's any updates around the park and do some rides. Once again, we have some more Velocicoaster maps as we enter over here. Honestly, the crowds aren't horrible today. But yeah, we're gonna head this way. Looks like the Seuss Landing archway is still getting some work done with it. They haven't fixed it yet. We believe it's because of the carousel construction, but they just reopened the carousel a few weeks ago. And we did ride it and we did cover the opening of it. But yeah, that just had a refurbishment. That's pretty much it. The Velocicoaster extended line looks really long right now. And hopefully Single Riders is open later. If you haven't been following our channel, we have covered the reopening of Poseidon's Fury. It reopened a couple months ago. Pretty exact show as, the same exact show as before, but they have changed a couple of the special effects and they've made them more modernized. So like, they added a couple lasers in there and like redid the lighting, redid the quality of the screens, but there's still the same experience as before pretty much. They still have some construction walls over here by the old Sinbad Theater. And to the right we have the stanchions. We have covered this in the last previous videos. We don't know what they're doing here with this venue. I love this store here, the boutique. There's some cool Halloween type shirts in here. Some Monsters merch. We should have merch for the new Blumhouse announcement. And then the Mike Myers ornament as well. I love the props and decor in this room. It is a super hot day out right now. This whole day has been really hot. But we're just gonna see how long Hagrid's is just to see. Hagrid's has an 80-minute wait right now, so we're gonna skip out on that because they don't have the Single Riders open. And you know that's gonna be a long wait. There's not much happening in the rest of the park, so we're just gonna head back. We might hit a Poseidon's Fury show. Also, in some other random news, that at the Royal Pacific Hotel, they're bringing back the popular Luau show. It's about $39 for kids and $89 for adults on Saturdays the 6th. I've never done that, but if you're interested, if you're staying at a hotel while you're here, definitely recommend that because with the price that high, it should be a pretty good show. And apparently it's very popular. Heading in Poseidon's Fury, let's see how bad the wait is or if there isn't a wait. We're going in. So we just got out of Poseidon's Fury. We do have a the full show on our channel. We're gonna go check on Velocicoaster and see if we can hop in. It looks like the Single Rider line just reopened, so hopefully it's a pretty short wait as it should be. It looks like it is kind of backed up. So I was showing you that the Single Rider line was pretty long. When we did the normal line, that's pretty much gonna do it for here at Universal today. We're gonna head and show you the escape rooms on the way out, so don't leave yet. And also, we're gonna head off to SeaWorld, see some Electric Ocean. We went probably the second week of the event, but now they're doing it like daily for like a couple weeks, maybe a month. And yeah, we'll show you if there's anything on the way out of the park. We're gonna head out of Universal now. So like I said, as we're heading out, we're going to show you guys the escape room. The Universal's great movie Escape. It's opening in the fall, but we don't have an exact opening date yet. And it looks like nothing changed with the facade since the last time we've seen it. They did have the little locks on it last time, but they haven't made any other additions. There's a little square box on top of the Universal's words, so I think they're going to have another sign added right there, but we can't see anything right now. We are keeping an eye out on this, and I can't wait to experience it. And we don't know what it looks like at night yet, like the actual signs lit up, so we'll keep an eye out for that soon too. And we're here at the Epic Universe site, the construction site. We're obviously outside of the site, we're not in it, but we're gonna cover some Donkey Kong track. You might be able to barely see it. The How to Train Your Dragon's roller coaster track, and we got some frames going up. It's another quick update just like last time. But if you want some even better updates, stay tuned for the channel as we will get some more views as well. So here we go. So you can see we have a bunch of track over there. We also do have a storm rolling in, so I'm going to make this update quick. But we have some Intamin track. We did cover this in our last video for the How to Train Your Dragons coaster. But it's kind of hard to see from this angle. We will get different angles in the near future. We have a bunch of track, and they've recently moved some of it. And also in the distance we have, you can't see it from this angle, we have the Donkey Kong coaster going up. It might be in the very far back, you can see it. And also over here, that building in the very back, that's for the Harry Potter attraction. We have like 12 cranes in the air over here, just in the whole site. And then we have a building going up for monsters. You can kind of see it in the back, this Dracula's castle. And we have one going up from Bowser's castle as well. And with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. So if you enjoyed it, follow me on social media, on Twitter @EthanHershraft, and on Instagram @FloridaThemeParkPics. And we'll see you in the next one.